What is going on, people? It's your boy Ketchup, aka Astro, if you know me from my old channel, Astro Reviews. And it's a very exciting day because it's the first time I'm posting a video on the new channel, ShounenKetchup. This channel is going to be more focused on, discussions and really just shonen in general because, people get a lot of flack for liking shonen, but it's the best. At the end of the day, all anime is great, but for me, I just have to accept it. I don't care if it's for kids. Shonen's where it's at. So that's why this channel is created. We're going to be going in depth with the shonen. Less reactions with the exception of today, because it's special for another reason. Today I'm reacting to Rock Lee versus Sanji Death Battle. Naruto fandom versus One Piece fandom. You know it's about to get crazy in that comment section. I personally think that Sanji should win. I'm a One Piece fanboy, I admit it, but it's not like I hate Naruto or anything. I actually have just about all the volumes of Naruto. I followed Naruto before I followed One Piece, to be quite honest. I feel like if you're comparing them and you're not holding any biases, you'd be crazy to tell me Naruto's better. I said it, I don't care. Flame in the comments. One Piece is better. But, everybody's entitled to their opinion, even if it's a wrong one. So, yeah, I'm excited to see who's going to win. Just based on what I know about these characters, I think Sanji should have it in the bag. Between his raid suit, between Diable Jamba, the feats he has, speed blitzing people. I honestly don't know what Rock Lee can do. Rock Lee was super impressive part 1 Naruto, but in Shippuden, nah, he leaves him to be desired. His development was kind of disappointing, to be honest, because there wasn't really any. He could go up to the 7th gate, which is bad. If Sanji was fighting Might Guy, Sanji would lose, because people don't really understand how much of a beast Might Guy is. I remember back when the All Might battle was happening, people actually thought All Might was going to win, and I was like, do you guys even watch either of their respective franchises or shows? How in the world do you think All Might's going to beat Guy? But that's another story. We saw how that went anyways. With this one, I think it's going to be a little closer battle. It's probably going to be a mid high diff or a high low diff for Sanji's victory. But I'll go into it just briefly. I'm not sure if you see this page I've had up here. It's kind of just explaining again the gates, because I think it's important to go over it, just to explain kind of the downfalls with it, because the gates, they give you power boosts, certain gates at least, gate 1 is Super Saiyan 2, gate 3 is Super Saiyan 2 basically, and then gate 6 is Super Saiyan 3, in a sense, obviously not the same multipliers, but those are the actual gates that actually provide a sort of buff. So I'll go through them briefly. So obviously you have Gate of Opening, which I would consider to be the Super Saiyan 1 for gates. Open up the brain, whatever, you break the limiters in your body, you're able to go 100%, and, that's obviously a big boost. Gate of Healing is 2, the right hemisphere in the brain increases physical strength. This added effect of re-energizing the body, enabling it to rapidly recover from exhaustion. So I guess you also get a kind of 0.5 buff there, in my opinion. Gate of Life. So it turns the user's skin red and pupils disappear. Basically, you are legitimately a Super Saiyan here, but not to confuse the point I'm trying to make. We'll just move on. Gate of Pain. This is located in spinal cord. You open this up. You're about to do the reverse lotus. It increases speed. Again, this is what I consider to be another major buff. So, I'm not sure what I said earlier, but definitely Gate 1 would be Super Saiyan 1, so to speak. Gate 2 would be a 1.5, a Super Vegeta, or something like that, not quite Super Saiyan 2. I would call Gate 4, the Gate of Pain, definitely the Super Saiyan 2, massive speed buff there. So we're not downplaying Rock Lee at all, just for the record. Rock Lee is a savage. We saw what he did to Sasuke Part 1. It's just based on what I've seen Sanji do, which I'll get into right before I start the reaction, it's I'm still leaning towards Sanji, but I've been surprised before with that battle, so we'll see. There's obviously Gate 5. In the abdomen, he opens the gate and he delivers the final blow of the reverse lotus. Not really a buff there, just kind of continuing the combo or the attack, so to speak. And then there's Gate 6, the Gate of View. This is located in the stomach, and it increases all the abilities. Again, this would be the Super Saiyan 3 of abilities. Super rough on the body, but obviously gives another buff. So again, you had Super Saiyan 1, and then that stage before Super Saiyan 2, and then if you want to look at it in this way, Gate 6 would be the Super Saiyan 3 of Rock Lee's gates, except there's way more damage that people that use the gates sustain. So in a battle of attrition, gates aren't going to work against somebody that's as strong or close to that level. You'd really need to speed blitz and take them out before you ran out of energy, in my opinion, with the gates. And obviously we got the Gate of Wonder. So what it does, it allows you to use the daytime the daytime tiger, similar to Gate 6. You know, with the morning peacock, you could like make friction and like shoot out fire basically. If you know anything about One Piece, because I know a lot of people do not watch One Piece, shame on you. Sanji can actually do that with his legs. He has a move called Diable Jamba, or mode, where he basically spins and ignites his leg on fire, either by friction or by his spirit. Oda said a few things to explain it, but the point is he could basically engulf himself in fire, and he could actually do that since the pre-time skip time. So like he's kind of built on that technique to the point where like he could do like Hell's Memory and make himself legitimately a Super Saiyan. If you want to see a Sanji Super Saiyan scene, like in One Piece, some stuff you might not have expected, search up Sanji saves Nami, Punk Hazard. It's legit like Sanji going Super Saiyan, popped up in the air. It's pretty impressive. And then obviously we have the 8th Gate of Death. We're not going to need to go into that because Rock Lee doesn't have access to that gate anyways. If he uses it, he dies. If Rock Lee could use this gate, I think it could be a different story, but overall, Sanji has destructive capabilities, kicking giant kaiju animals, giant alligators, and friggin' Alabasta, you know, just the speed, basically in an arc, he was able to speed blitz like a New World level character. It's like a post-time skip level character, not a fodder, not like a Yonko Commander or anything, but like a pretty decent power character. He was fast enough to actually retrieve a hostage from him, kick him a few times, and basically get out of there without him even noticing, which is a speed feat. I know Rock Lee is like supersonic, but like, I'm not gonna try and scale speed, but just to me, Sanji's feats seem to be more impressive. Maybe that's because Sanji's my favorite Straw, but, you know, I think that if we're just looking at it objectively, I think Sanji has less downsides. He also has his raid suit, which is a speed buff, which is, you know, mass times acceleration equals force. Ooh, look at me using science and shit. If he has a speed boost, he has a power boost. A lot of people don't realize that. If you have a speed boost, technically your force is now higher if you can output more acceleration, even if your mass is the same. So Sanji with the raid suit, he gets a massive speed boost. He could go invisible, but you don't need to hear it from me. The death battle, will likely go into it, and I hope that they do this one justice. Even if Sanji loses, I'm very excited to see this. I love both franchises, but at the end of the day, I am a One Piece fanboy and not a Naruto fanboy. So let's see how this goes. So without further ado, let's get into this, ladies and gentlemen. Again, death battle, reacting about 20 minutes. Let's go. Let's get comfortable.
BetterHelp for sponsoring this episode. We all have goals.
BetterHelp.
But there's always just something in our lives preventing us from getting that, isn't there?
Well, BetterHelp is here to assess your needs and help match you with your own licensed professional
Mental health is
therapist.
important.
BetterHelp is available for clients worldwide. It's more affordable than traditional offline counseling, and financial aid is available. BetterHelp wants you to start living a happier life today.
Visit BetterHelp.com/battle. That's better, H-E-L-P, and join over 500,000
Maybe I'll move to the right, left.
improve their mental health with the help of an experienced professional.
And as a special offer for Death Battle viewers like you, you can get 10% off your first month. Just go to BetterHelp.com/battle.
All right. Is this max volume? Can everybody hear? Let's turn up the desktop volume a little bit.
There are so many heroes with crazy
Yep. I would love to see Giorno. Don't you even Diavolo, if you're not watching JoJo, what are you really doing, dude? Kuroashi! Can you tell I'm a fanboy? Kuroashi! Rock Lee's dope too. He's one of my favorite Naruto characters, honestly. Yep. That again, Sanji could actually fly too by kicking the air, so like this is gonna be a good fight. Who we starting with? Sanji? Yep.
Somewhere in the vast ocean is a seafaring land.
He''s an assassin too, if you didn't know that. Like, you wouldn't guess that about One Piece, but like, that plot is crazy. You need to get on that.
How about he make his kids into killer emotionless super soldiers? What could go wrong?
Spoilers!
Forced his queen to undergo surgery that would enhance their children during pregnancy.
Yeah, she wasn't much of a
Bet you
fan.
didn't know that about
Took the drug
Sanji.
meant to counteract the effects to hopefully ensure that at least one of her children
Sanji's
was,
actually a quadruplet,
emotionally
which
stable.
is pretty nuts.
Surprisingly low bar to aim for, but hey, good for her. And she pulled it off.
While most of her children were violent sociopaths, one showed no.
The one with the red hair is
signs of
Sasuke's voice actor,
genetics.
ironically. Well, not ironically, coincidentally.
Sanji.
The poor kid didn't have a
Black
great
leg
childhood.
Sanji.
I mean, he was surrounded by actual
330
superhuman bullies,
million.
but he found peace in cooking for his mom.
Oh, he's inspired by Steve Buscemi in Reservoir Dogs. I actually wasn't aware of that. I'll have to search that
I
up.
told you his childhood sucked.
Fortunately, Sanji eventually escaped.
Reiju,
from his
Beiju,
sister,
as us in the
who I guess
community
was
like to
slightly
call her.
less of a sociopath. and made his way across the sea as a cook. Until he was shipwrecked and left marooned.
Yeah, Sanji has like 2 backstories, which is pretty great.
But Sanji found a new daddy.
Redfoot Zeph.
Red Leg Zeph, who trained him in his own martial art, Black Leg style. Wait, shouldn't that be Red Leg style? I'm confused.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
an art that focuses exclusively on
should be.
kicks, which worked out
Not sure which one's the
swimmingly for
proper
Sanji.
translation, but
No.
either's okay.
Puns are my job. I don't need you pirating that from me.
As a
Ah,
chef,
pirating.
Sanji
See what you
firmly
did there.
believes his hands have no place in a fight.
Yeah, he doesn't fight with his hands, ladies and gentlemen. I hope they don't use that against him. Please, please, God, no. Please, God, no.
If his own
Do not.
life is in serious danger,
He also won't hit a
he will
woman,
not
but
break
Rock Lee's not a
this
woman, so I'm not sure how that's
You
relevant.
gotta hand it to him. Black Leg is like taking capoeira.
That's Daifuku. That's the guy he speed blitzed. That's the arc that he controls fire. He makes things heat up. He actually speed blitzed him. I hope that they show it. His Concass is like technically his strongest, or Concassia is technically his strongest attack.
also known as the devil leg. By
Yep.
moving at incredibly high speeds,
Concassia.
Sanji builds up friction between the
You don't
air
wanna
and
catch a
his legs
Concassia.
until
See
he
friction.
literally catches on fire.
Hell yeah.
To do so,
Madness.
he has to be moving his legs
Mad
over
lad.
11,000 meters per second.
Whew, 11,000 meters per second. Quantify it, Boomstick. Quantify it.
Luffy, who effortlessly dodged laser beams from a robot man bear guy. It's a
Hype.
long story.
That's One Piece in a nutshell. A very, very.
Oh my god. You guys just scaled Luffy to light speed. People are not going to be happy about that. People are not going to be happy about scaling Luffy to light speed. I am not that into the Pirates game community, but they are not going to take lightly to that.
Back to normal with another.
And with the skywalk technique, he can literally walk on air by
Talk
pressing
about
this.
the raid
Flipping
suit.
his heels so quickly,
They
he
gotta
creates
talk about the raid
dozens
suit.
of
That'd make a
moves
they would be a big
without
mistake if they
moving
didn't.
his feet. That is insane.
That's why Sanji is the best Straw Hat after Luffy.
Forget the other days.
It's needless to say Luffy's the GOAT, but Sanji over Zoro. I'm sorry, bro.
As a chef for the Straw Hat Pirates.
Sanji over
With them at his
Zoro.
side,
Let's
he began a
go.
hunt for the all blue,
Mugiwara.
location where every ocean in the world connects and all manner
All
of sea
blue.
life exists. A perfect spot for a chef of the sea.
But just like all of us, he had to deal with his first and much crazier family at some point. And when he did, he
Raid
got an
suit.
upgrade.
This is the raid suit. A
Stealth
miraculous
back.
outfit with
Soba
increased
Masku.
kicking power.
And a snazzy cape.
Conveniently,
He could also become
it's
invisible.
stored in an easy-to-carry canister that can be opened for a magical girl transformation, like so. Oh, is this beer?
If that's my beer, what am I drinking?
Oh, the
I'm
raid
gonna
suit.
either need to go to the bathroom or the hospital.
While Sanji may not possess the superhuman ability of his siblings, he has learned something similar yet entirely
Black leg style in hockey.
Gesundheit.
Yeah.
This power lets people push their body to new limits.
I didn't even really go into hockey, to be honest. His observation hockey, disgusting.
specifically to strengthen his
His observation hockey is one of the best in the Straw Hat Pirates.
However, Sanji's own speciality is Kenbunchoku.
Yep, observation. Boom.
With this, Sanji
I love
can
this.
the presence of
Preach, baby. Talk about One Piece. Show these
predict
bums.
future events, at
They're not
least to some
bums.
extent.
I'm just salty.
Hanging with the straw hats let him
Naruto fans, you gotta watch One Piece, man. There's no point of hating. There's no point of hating on One Piece. There's no point. It's the GOAT for a reason, man. Come on.
And he could
Come
battle the
on.
marine
Go.
Fujitora, who
Go
could
to.
summon meteors
Go to.
from the sky. The largest of which, when compared to the island of Dressrosa, appears to have a diameter of over 780 meters, and thus a kinetic energy of over 12 gigatons of TNT.
How are we gonna scale that to
You
Sanji?
got a guy who could basically blow up a whole island in a snap.
Yep, Alvin Daifuku and King suggest that he could compete with Admiral. Ooh, that is. I don't know if I would go as far as to say that as of right now. That he could fight with the commanders. Luffy barely beat Katakuri, but we'll have to see. And like, that's if you want to call that a win. He also needed help to beat Cracker.
But even with the setbacks and a horrifying childhood, Sanji is a man of the moment, an adventurer with a goal.
I'm drinking the hell out of this. That's where he got fucking executed, bro. That, like, his durability is nuts. That's a fucking god of thunder. You respect fucking Enno when you see him. He hit him with the El Thor. You know which volts of fucking electricity that is? Come on, bro. Respect yourself.
From Naruto to Sasuke to Kakashi, we've seen them show off their awesome talent on Death Battle before.
But
Yeah,
one
but no
ninja
Rock
student
Lee.
sought to prove that talent
Rock Lee with the clean
that
Bruce Lee
talent
suit,
could be
bro.
achieved through nothing but work.
I love Rock Lee's character though.
Rock Lee.
Love Rock Lee. Hardworking. 5'8". We're the same height. 5'8" is not 177 cm. At least I don't think so. I guess I'm not 5'8".
Essentially, Lee was born with a disability, unable to access the living chakra energies within his body the same way his peers could. But while this certainly made things difficult for him, he continued to train, pushing himself to become a splendid ninja.
Yeah.
Too bad he got paired up
Learning
with
the
Neji,
gates.
who might as well have the word prodigy stamped on his forehead.
Well, how did that work out for you, Neji? Oh, okay, that's a little
No
salty.
real
That's a
family
little
to
salty.
speak of, Lee had no one to guide him on his difficult path.
Except
Fortunately,
Guy
he found
Sensei,
inspiration in the form of a fellow bowl-cut
who's
individual.
apparently not his father. Yo, that pose is crazy. That's a JoJo pose right there. That pose is crazy.
Guy saw Lee's potential.
Next time, when the club's open back up, that's how I'm pulling up to function. I'm just
A ninja's physical prowess using chakra, body, and mind.
So he's not going to be shooting fireballs or popping up clones of himself like the other guys, but he's going to learn how to punch harder than anyone.
Kagebushin.
Actually, that's exactly
Yeah,
the
when he
point of
dropped the
martial
weights,
arts.
bro, that's when I'm like, Naruto was amazing. I remember that, bro. That can never be taken from me, man. I remember that's real childhood type stuff, man. Dragon Ball Z too, but like this, I was like, you know, that age where it was like
But Lee
crazy.
quickly got the hang of it and even learned some awesome moves, like this killer Azuna drop
And in
on
Canada, which
steroids.
Ketchup,
The
Astro,
primary
is
love
Canadian.
Techniques
One of the few animes that showed, you know, we had anime for a little
What a
bit,
bunch
and then
of cheaters.
the hockey moms took it off the air.
Ocean, and if he drinks
Now we
it,
just
he
have
goes into
Pokemon
a
and
super
Yu-Gi-Oh!
zen state
Occasionally
that makes
Beyblade.
him basically invincible.
Incorrect as usual, Boomstick.
Kimimaru,
That was due to
Great
a
Fight 2,
medical
drunkenly.
Right, it wasn't a potion. It was sake.
Yeah,
Somehow, Lee's
drunkenly.
susceptibility to alcohol turns him into an
I like that they
instant
mentioned the
expert in the
censorship,
drunken fist,
like,
based on
or
actual
changing it,
martial arts.
localization or whatever.
I've always wanted to try that style
I guess you can't really
myself,
show kids
but,
getting drunk on
not gonna lie,
TV. I
I'm
guess that's
happy
kind of
with
fair, right?
what's Good.
correction.
Man, I need to watch some kung fu movies, man.
Only emulate the movements of the inebriated. They're not actually ow.
The drunken fist. The drunken fist. Let me pull a 40 out and pull some wine out. Is that allowed on YouTube? You know what? Let's just be safe.
Anyway, when
Don't
Red
drink,
Bird
kids.
isn't totally sloshed, he's got one more ace up his sleeve. The 8 gates.
Yep.
In the world of Naruto, 8
Here we go.
metaphorical gates exist
Let's see how right I was.
body,
Should be
inspired
pretty
by
right. I was
real
reading off the
life
website.
teachings of opening oneself to achieve enlightenment.
But in Lee's case, it's opening a can of whoop-ass.
Think of it like that horrible myth about humans using only one small part of their brain. Each open gate
Is that a myth,
increases
though?
Lee's abilities in some
Is
way.
that really a myth?
For example, the first gate allows Lee to utilize 100% of his
Super
body's
Saiyan
potential
1.
by removing inherent mental
Call it
and
Super
physical
Saiyan 1.
limitations. The third gate lets him expend enough chakra all at once to perform his signature technique, the
Primary
Hidden
Lotus. Or the Hidden Lotus.
First few gates are pretty chill, even if they do wear him out. Thing is, the more gates you open, the more dangerous it gets.
Yeah.
But Lee wasn't afraid.
By the age of 13,
Dangerous.
he can unlock
That might
5
come back
of the
for a
8
man.
gates.
More than
Sanji
enough
has
to
hella
keep up
durability with that
the
raid
lights
suit,
and
even
Andy
without
and
it.
honorary Green
He
Day
got
member
L-Thored by
Naruto,
Eno, man. That L-Thor is not a joke.
who's dodged light
And
speed
still
attacks.
had the blizzy in his mouth that said, "Is that it? Or thanks for the light."
Comparing the scale
Crazy.
of the meteor to Konohama's
I think
output,
that's the
and
last.
assuming Lee contributed
That
his
was
fair share to
insane.
this group task, he must have produced a force equal to about 230
That-
megatons
that's
of
dope.
TNT.
That was
Average nuclear bomb
dope.
has a yield of about 5 megatons.
Crushing
So
that,
getting
man.
hit by 6 gate Lee is
What
like
was that?
having
I still haven't seen the
50
last.
exploding in your face.
I've seen
Lee
Boruto,
has
the movie,
admittedly never
and a few
used the
episodes of
last
Boruto, but
gates. However, there are
Oh, he hasn't
multiple
even
gates
used
that
7.
mastered them by adulthood. And frankly, as the successor to Might Guy, who did unlock all 8 gates, Lee should
okay,
be
but Might
confident.
Guy's like the literal Chad. He is the Chad of Taijutsu.
He could go head to head with the ultimate big
So
bad.
we're giving Lee 8th gate. That's not great. If we're giving Lee access to 8 gates, which I don't think we should, that might change the outcome. I'm interested to see what they come up with now, but
Just one
the
small
8th gate is broken,
problem.
man.
The
If
eighth gate puts an immense
if
toll
we're
on
going
the
with the 8th
body.
gate
The moment
for
you open it, it's
Lee,
essentially guaranteed
I might give him the
your
victory,
death.
but I don't think that he's going to do that. That wouldn't make a lot of sense to me.
Under Guy's training and with the help of his friends, Lee has shown that he is indeed a splendid ninja.
He is a
Though he
splendid
never
ninja,
quite got the chance to
absolutely.
prove himself against Neji.
Yeah, he should have kicked Sasuke's bitch ass in the face one more time. One time for the culture.
One's dead and the other isn't, so I think I know
Good.
who won.
Tact, Boomstick. Now the villager's expert instructor in Taijutsu.
Rock Lee with
and
the
the
cheekbones,
aid of his
dog.
very own, It seems Rock Lee's hard work truly did pay off in the end.
Come on, though. I hope that they're really not going to give him 8th gate. That would be like... To be fair, they also said Sanji's commander level, but like... I think we're reaching a little bit in both cases. Like, he could be commander level, but like...
But first, if you want some of Great and Sanji's fiery
I don't know.
determination in the
He's definitely not Katakuri or King level in my opinion. He might fight King, but I don't think he'll do it alone. In Wano? It's possible. Seems like he might actually fight King. There's a good chance.
No matter whether it's day or night, on an empty stomach or a full one, you'll be good to go whenever the opportunity
Is this like Viagra gum? Like, I'm not paying a lot of attention to the Zad, but did they just say Viagra gum?
And it ships right to your door in a discreet package.
Since they're made
Oh, that's shiny.
USA and Blue Chew prepares and ships direct, it's cheaper and less awkward than waiting in line at the pharmacy, and you don't even need to leave your house.
If you're looking for more confidence where it counts, Blue Chew is the
Oh.
fast, easy, and cheaper
Okay,
way to
yeah.
performance.
Viagra
Who
gum.
would say no to that?
Right
Gum,
now,
gum.
we've got a special deal.
Big buddy.
BlueChew.com and get your first shipment free when you
I
use
wouldn't.
our special promo
What are they
code.
trying to say? What are they trying to say that viewers, Death Battle viewers have ED? That's a pretty funny partnership right there. Maybe I'm reading in too much to it.
I refuse to eat this. It's far too mild, lacking in the fiery youth of true spicy curry.
This is the most perfectly balanced curry around.
Let's see. Up, Sanji
I see your
attacking.
fighting skills match your skill in cooking.
I like kicking-based characters. That's part of my bias for Sanji. Like, characters that kick, even in fighting games like Tekken, like Eddie and stuff, characters that kick just always have so much drip, bro.
Respect?
Oh, he's really gonna go Drunken Lee?
Customer, and that curry was awful. Don't you like that? Look at me like that.
Okay. Observation hockey. That's what that is. He's blocked. Oh, Thousand Sunny's back there. So they can't hit each other. So base Sanji and Drunken Lee are on par. Diable Jamba, now he's gonna hit him. Yeah, of course, okay. Alright. Is he gonna wake up now? Okay, he's awake now. Okay, so we're scaling Diable Jamba to 5th gate. Meaning that technically we should still have Hell's Memory. He's 6th gate now. We should still have Hell's Memory. And we still have the raid suit. I personally don't think that Rock Lee could get Sanji with that, because Sanji has observation hockey, just honestly. And if he did get him with it, I don't think that he'd be able to hit him, especially in the raid suit form. Now he's invisible, because he could actually go invisible with his raid suit, just for the record. And now he's using Spectra, where he basically goes up in the air and does like a kicking barrage, and it's like a storm. Handsome Rock Lee, that is a nice... Ooh, broke his ribs.
I am the youthful beast of
Ooh.
Konoha. I will never give up.
Is he about to go... Oh, fuck no. Sorry for swearing if kids are watching, but come on. Rock Lee, there's no reasonable reason to think Rock Lee is, like, using 8th gate. You're even using Shippuden Rock Lee, who definitely does not have access to the 8th gate. Did he just explode him? Oh, I was about to be like, bro, did you actually...
Finish your food. I'm making you cough up whatever you've already eaten.
Okay.
Antimatter.
Yeah, there's antimatter cores. Oh, he split him in half, so that's obviously it. Now he's gonna be like Zeph.
Best. My dish is too spicy.
Oh yeah. What's that, ladies and gentlemen? Come on. Come on. I was scared, but you're telling me Sanji's gonna win even with 8th gate? That's a little iffy. That because with 8th gate, I would have probably given it to Lee, but...
He definitely kept Sanji on his toes.
But Sanji was no slouch himself, and likely
Yo.
trained all of his life.
Let's let the dubs up for the what? Let me put on my straw hat, dog. I'm gonna listen to Fight Together.
Not as big as
Oh.
the Straw Hats could handle.
victory, the 8th gate. A
Yeah.
suicide move he
Let me
has
just
never
pause it.
used
Let me just actually pause that because that's important what they just said, and it's important because it means that your boy Ketchup, aka Astro, formerly Astro Reviews, is right. Because they even said that was like his only method, and I thought so too. Because I'm like, yo, Sanji, his durability is there. He can dodge. Again, I'm not hating on Naruto. I like Naruto. Literally camped down the streets of New York, took a 12-hour bus to try and meet Kishimoto. Was not successful. So I'm not a Naruto hater. Believe me. You could go on my old channel, Astro Reviews, and look, it proves it. Not hating on Naruto, but there's just no way. Like Lee is just a character that should have been focused on more. Like what happened between Shippuden and Boruto to Lee, how that character was just thrown to the wayside. It's actually very disappointing. It's one of the reasons that Naruto cannot compare to One Piece for me, because Lee is supposed to be like a main character, you know. He should be getting more development. We have characters in One Piece that are pretty inconsequential to like friggin' bring up of course everybody knows Baby or whatever his name is, Senior Pink's backstory. Like, I would argue that Senior Pink has a more compelling backstory than Rock Lee. And we've known Rock Lee for hundreds of episodes. You know Senior Pink for like one arc of Dressrosa, half of an arc maybe, you know? Not about the merits of the show, back to the fight. Sanji just wasn't going to lose that, bro. Sanji with the raid suit and Diable Jumbo versus Lee? Nah. And I'm just glad that they pointed out the only thing he could have done was going to 8 gates, which I don't think he should have had access to anyways. So I'm a little surprised he won even with 8 gates, but let's see why. Let's see why. 2 minutes left.
zone.
But gate number 8 could take on Madara. Sanji's tough, yeah, but he's definitely not on that guy's
See, they're
level.
saying exactly what I'm saying. Madara's a freaking Chad. Ultimate Chad.
So, what gives?
Well, Lee would have to hit him first. While Sanji's power may not compare to the 8th gate, his speed is far beyond.
Yep,
Recall
facts.
his fellow rubber rabble-rouser Luffy, very
Again, that calling that a light speed feat, people are not going to be happy about that.
Luffy would have had to move 13 times faster than light.
Sanji can regularly keep up with Luffy, and this was before he even got his super fast raid suit.
It's true, Sanji was technically the fastest.
Gate is incredible. If we were to
Luffy
run
in
this
Gear
fight
Second
100
is
more rounds,
different.
Lee would surely
Or Snake
land a
Man.
winning blow with it a few times.
But more often than not, Sanji's speed is pulling this one off.
Yeah,
Given his
Sanji's
speed,
nuts.
raid suit, observation hockey, and his fiery footwork, Sanji had everything he needed to outlast Lee's youthful determination for a victory.
Guess you could say.
Let's get it! Let's get it! Oh, ow, ow, ow. That's what I'm talking about. I know my boy King of Light. I know King. Yo, King, I know you're out here smiling, King. I know. Yo, I'm going to have to hop on that Discord, King of Lightning. I know you're going to be smiling about this. All right. Well, great video by Death Battle, mostly because we agree. Therefore, it's a great video. And Sanji won, who is my favorite Straw Hat. So, oh, Broly versus Hulk. That's going to be nuts. December 27th. I'm going to react to that too. I did say this channel is not going to be a lot of reactions, but you know, that'd be pretty interesting. I'm going to give it to Hulk because Hulk is disgusting. Was it World Breaker Hulk? Like, Broly's not winning, but you know, we'll see. But guys, if you made it to the end of the video, thank you so much for watching. This channel, I'm going to be posting things consistently. I'm going to be moving to a space that has, you know, a studio where I could actually post videos, because I have a little bit of a limitation in terms of the videos I could post. If you were with me with my last channel and you've moved to me with this new channel, I appreciate the time you took to move to this new channel and watch this first video. If this is the first time you're checking me out, please refer to me as Ketchup. Forget that I was even Astro. I also have a Hypebeast channel called ShounenKetchup if you like streetwear and that type of stuff. I'll post a link below. But thank you so much for watching. Please like. Let me know what you think. Was anything I said crazy? Was I fanboying too hard? Do you think that the results is fair? Let's debate. I love debating. Not like Seth the Programmer, but let's debate. Anyways, thanks a lot for watching. If you made it to the end, I appreciate it. I appreciate you. Have a nice night. Stay safe. Stay healthy.